Believe it or not, the unhealed parts of you are attracted to things that will not properly serve you. In other words, when you have areas of your heart and your life that are not healed, you will engage with people that don't actually match your destiny. You will engage with people that are not your purpose partner. You will engage with people that you are not equally yoked with. In other words, y'all are not on one accord. But you will not truly recognize that, or sometimes there's a small part of you that does, but in most cases your mind won't allow you to see past what you're attracted to. And the reason why you're attracted to what you're attracted to is because of some of the unhealed parts of you. Now, some of you are already thinking, well, are you saying, Remy, whatever I'm attracted to is because I'm unhealed? No, I'm just letting you know that if there are unhealed parts of you, there are certain types of people you will be attracted to. And you have to be careful. I think a lot of times we talk about, oh, when there are parts of you that are unhealed, you will attract a certain type of person. Yes, that's true. But let's talk about what you be doing. You go for that type of guy. You go for that type of girl because of the unhealed parts of you. Even I have parts of me that I know, I feel that itch sometimes where I'm like, oh, I want to talk to her. And I know what that is. I know what part of me is wanting to talk to her. I know it's not the part of me that God has called to be higher. It's not the part of me that God has called me to teach his word. It's not the part of me that God has called me to do purposeful things. No, 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 no. That's that old man. That's that old man knocking on the door saying, come out and play. And you got to know when that old man, that old woman inside of you is saying, I want to come out and play, versus when it's really you have a genuine attraction to that person. So here's some food for thought. Ask yourself, if I engage with this person, will this be someone, is this a decision that I'll be happy with a year down the road, 2 years down the road? One of the greatest pieces of advice one of my former mentors gave me was, before you make a decision with a woman, and if you're a woman with a man, ask yourself, how will I feel about this decision after the fact? Will I regret this date? Will I regret this decision with them? If you know what I'm talking about, will I, if I play this thing out, if I go hang out with them at this time of night or this, like, what's going to happen? Will I be okay with what happens? I'm not really telling you what to do and what not to do. I'm just telling you to play it forward. The moral of the story and the whole point of this video is just simply for me to let you know that I see you. And I believe that there are things that you want in life, places you want to go, goals you want to reach, a certain kind of love that you want to have. And I just want to encourage you to be mindful of the decisions you make and the people you entertain, to make sure that those decisions that you're making and the people you're entertaining align with your desires. Make sure that it aligns with your purpose. Nobody's going to be perfect, but you can do your best to choose from a place of making sure that there is alignment. And that's going to make a lot of people feel as if you think you're better than them, and that's okay. Because God has called you to be set apart, and it's okay for you to be set apart. As long as you do it in a loving way, in a kind way. Don't make anybody feel less than, but I'm just saying, stand on business about your standards. Stand on business about your boundaries. Stand on business about your worth and your value. Don't compromise. And understand that there are going to be parts of you that are going to be attracted to certain things and other people, and you got to check that. You got to make sure. You got to make sure. Because sometimes we can even do that from a place that doesn't feel negative. For example, I have dated so many, I'm not going to say it like that. I've had so many experiences with women that have been disrespectful, women that have been aggressive. I don't even want to say aggressive. Let's just say they've been kind of just masculine. And those experiences led me to a place to where I wanted respect and kindness so bad that I ended up in a relationship with someone that, I don't want to say I ended up, I chose to be in a relationship with someone that was extremely kind. I mean, very, very kind. She's still a very kind person. And one of the biggest mistakes I made, though, was that I allowed her kindness to blind me from other things that weren't quite where they needed to be. We weren't compatible, but it felt like compatibility because her kindness felt so good. When there are parts of you that are unhealed, you will be attracted to a certain thing. Now, don't get it twisted. I love a kind woman, and there's nothing wrong with that. But because there's been so many experiences I've had where I've felt disrespected and tried, and not from like a victim place, because in those moments, I handled business. I had to do what I had to do. I defended myself in whatever way I had to defend myself. I don't want to sound soft here. Like I'm trying to be clear. Like, if I could just say it like a real Negro, what I'm saying is, I done been in some arguments, some disagreements, and if you knew a little bit about where I'm from, ain't nothing. Like, I don't mind conflict. That doesn't bother me. But I don't want to engage in conflict in an ungodly way, and I've been involved in a lot of that. And I've chosen to, y'all see how I be correcting myself. I've chosen to put some people in their place along the way. And in some of those cases, I had to come back and ask for forgiveness because I was out of place in the way I went about it. But I say all of that to say I allowed this individual's kindness to blind me. And it was because I was so hungry for kindness. I was dehydrated from experiences that lacked kindness. And so I couldn't really see nothing else in her because the kindness was blinding. And so it took a while for me to recognize that, this is not, I don't think I'm the person for you. I don't think you're the person for me. And that was hard, but I'm just telling you because I want you to know that sometimes even what you are attracted to may not be something that's bad, but it may be blinding. And you might not be able to see, like, it's not bad that he has a lot of money. It's not bad that she has a nice body, but don't let that blind you from seeing their true heart, their true soul, their true mindset, their true mentality, to the point to where you end up being with somebody for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or let alone even getting married to them, and they're not actually your person. Because the only thing harder than waiting for God to send you the person of your dreams is choosing the wrong person. So just some food for thought. If you know you've been through something, if you know you've had some bad experiences, if you know you have trauma, heal. What does that look like? Sign up for a course, schedule a one-on-one call with me, go to therapy, read a book, but do whatever you can. Pray, heal. That's all I got. As always, peace and blessings. I love y'all. I pray this video was edifying for you in some form or fashion. Follow me on all platforms at j.remyinspires, and be sure to like and subscribe. And please drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts on this video. I care what y'all think. Be blessed. Peace.